Ever thought about becoming a billionaire overnight? Well, think twice. Imagine one moment you're counting pennies, the next you're swimming in a pool of cash. It's the stuff dreams are made of, right? Now picture this. Truong My Lan, a property developer from Vietnam. One day she's buying up land, the next she's a billionaire. Seems like a fairy tale? More like a financial fable. But hold your horses, folks. Our dear Truong's billionaire status didn't come from a lottery ticket or a long-lost rich uncle. Turns out our protagonist had a unique formula for her billions, a concoction of audacity, a commercial bank, and a sprinkle of fraud. Meet Truong My Lan, a property developer with an appetite for high stakes and an eye for real estate. Her secret recipe? Well, she turned Saigon Commercial Bank into her personal piggy bank, amassing a staggering $44 billion in loans. Imagine that! The bank must have looked like a sweet candy shop to her. This audacious act didn't go unnoticed, though. The authorities, led by Communist Party Secretary General Nguyen Phu Trong, were hot on her trail. The result? A landmark trial that saw Lan and 84 other culprits found guilty. Our protagonist didn't just get a slap on the wrist. Oh no, she received a sentence as hefty as her fraud, death. In addition to this, she's required to return $27 billion, a sum the prosecutors deem as unrecoverable. Talk about a high price to pay for a game of real estate monopoly. And here we were, thinking monopoly money was the biggest scam in the banking world. In the end, Truong's billion-dollar dream turned into a billion-dollar nightmare. This audacious fraudster received a death sentence and was ordered to return $27 billion, a sum deemed unrecoverable. But her story doesn't end here. It shed light on the endemic corruption plaguing Vietnam's business culture, prompting a broader anti-corruption campaign. The trial's ripple effects were felt far and wide, reasserting the Communist Party's authority over the business world. So the moral of the story is, if you're going to commit fraud, maybe don't go for billions. After all, greed isn't always good, especially when it comes with a billion-dollar price tag and a one-way ticket to the big house.